More answers, presented by Mazda BT-50. More is more.
Welcome along to our weekly look at rugby league, thanks to the Mazda BT-50. And I love Mazda, but I'm starting to not love Queensland.
Well,
my mum lives in Queensland. She just rings me up 5 seconds after the game is finished.
We all love Queensland. Look, we all go there
She's
every year.
75 and she's
It's an annual pilgrimage. We get a bit of sun. We have a good old fill-up and then we depart. But look, they deserve their Origin win. There's no doubt. They're very good. You've got to do 8 straight.
And I just don't know when it's going to end. You've got Daly Cherry Evans, you've got Cooper Cronk, you've got Slater. The old guys will drift off, but there's so many young guys. And Mal Meninga's just the Michael Hagan, Mal Meninga. There's not a weak link there, in the entire organisation.
Alfie Langer runs out to delivers the messages.
Alfie could come out and play halfback if Cooper was a bit sore or sorry for himself. And even, they've unearthed a couple of new guys. They've just got everything. And New South Wales, it was brave, but it's just not good enough.
But they were stiff
and brave doesn't win you.
No, brave doesn't win, but and they were unlucky. Poor Gallen being out of the side.
That doesn't help.
No, well, it's a spiritual, it's a heart and soul.
But Gal can't be the only reason you win. I heard Greg Bird say Gal's not the reason. We want the whole New South Wales want us to win.
It's all very well delivering that rhetoric and, lip
I
service.
thought they'd have a good chance at ANZ Stadium. I was a bit disappointed in the end.
Well, the crowd played its role. They were vociferous as always, and we thought they might be worth a few points.
Where else can you play it?
Well, where else can you put the Origin?
Well, I mean, there's no home field advantage anymore for New South Wales. Where else can you play it?
Well, probably Victoria.
You don't want to play in Melbourne because more people like Queensland and Melbourne than in Queensland. They just hate New South Wales.
I'll probably look at Tasmania then. What's down there?
The other question we need to ask about State of Origin is the period too long and its impact over the NRL over the time. Now, I have been championing the cause for Origin to be played on a Friday, have Saturday off and then have Sunday games and a doubleheader on Monday and get the whole thing going as per normal. And just have a 1 week build-up to Origin. We don't need the 2 week build-up. What do you think?
Look, I couldn't agree with you more. Blind Freddie has argued for eons that the game, that the length of period of time...
kills the regular competition.
Kills the regular competition with there's stakeholders, there's clubs.
We had 4 games last weekend.
Look, June the 5th was the first Origin and you're going to finish it almost at Christmas. You've got to condense that period of time. Blind Freddie knows that. We all say it, but let's get a solution to the problem. That's the better idea.
I think what they've got to do is...
you can do it all in 3 weeks' time.
And I think they've got to
3 week period.
Dump the Anzac test at the start of the year, which puts added pressure on the guys.
What purpose does it serve?
Well, it's only, 6 weeks into the competition. I just don't think that they've got it right. Unfortunately, they're working with Channel 9, who want to have it on a Wednesday night.
That's a major stakeholder because they're pouring billions of dollars. We all know Origin is the showcase of the of rugby league.
Exactly.
And they try to milk it and drain it.
Can they have a standalone Origin and then have nothing else? I don't think they can.
No, they can't.
It's dangerous to do it 3 times.
We don't need a camp. They don't need a junket for 3 months. Players don't need to go to an exotic island, hang over drip tray and open the bar up at 9:30 in the morning. You don't need that. You already know who you're playing against.
Nice to do it, though, wouldn't it? Thanks to the Mazda BT-50. We will see you next week, and we'll talk back to normal NRL, and hopefully you can join us then.